Time now to clear the air. And do you remember this?
I love being home in this place where Ann and I were raised, where both of us were born. Ann was born at Henry Ford Hospital. I was born at Harper Hospital. No one's ever asked to see my birth certificate. They know that this is the place.
Yes, that was the moment which proved that the rhetoric of racist insults and slanderous attacks on the president had moved from the lunatic fringe to the very centre of presidential politics. Of course, the journey didn't take very long. We'd already had a ludicrous library of books about the president, with a range of deceitful and disgraceful titles, including Gangster Government, The Great Destroyer, Whiny Little BITCH, The Excuse-Filled Presidency of Barack Obama, and that other ridiculous work of fiction entitled The Roots of Obama's Rage, written by the one-time president of a Christian college, Dinesh D'Souza, who was subsequently caught in a hotel with a young woman who was not his wife. All of these books played an important role in preparing the groundwork that eventually allowed a presidential candidate to make a racist comment in front of the cameras without any fear of contradiction. And now, the IRS is being used in exactly the same way as they tried to use the president's birth certificate. You see, for Republicans like Darrell Issa, who knows something about arson, the IRS now stands for something inflammatory. Those three letters are now on fire with political corruption and malfeasance, burning hot, just like that suspicious fire that engulfed Mr. Issa's warehouse back in 1982. And, despite the complete lack of any evidence linking the president to the targeting of Tea Party groups, Republicans are using it as their latest weapon in the war against the black man in the White House.
Someone needs to be prosecuted.
Thank you, Senator. And that goes all the way to the White House.
This is arrogance. This is big government cronyism.
Do you have any evidence that the President of the United States directed what you call a culture of intimidation at the IRS to target political opponents?
I don't think we know what the facts are. All
But that hasn't stopped you from accusing.
There isn't a weekend that hasn't gone by that someone says to me, why aren't you impeaching the president?
This strategy is nothing new, and it was explained way back in 1981 by Lee Atwater, who was Bush 41's chief strategist. In a tape recording, Mr. Atwater revealed how Republicans evolve their language to achieve the same purpose. He said, you start out in 1954 by saying N-word, N-word, N-word. By 1968, you can't say N-word, that hurts you, backfires. So you say stuff like forced busing, states' rights, and all that stuff, and you're getting so abstract. Now you're talking about cutting taxes. We want to cut this. Is much more abstract than even the busing thing, and of a hell of a lot more abstract than N-word, N-word. So this afternoon, we welcome the latest phrase in the lexicon of Republican attacks on this president, the IRS. Three letters that sound so innocent, but we know what you mean. Thanks so much for watching.